Yo, and yeah, this is then my review of the little tram thing. I already recorded this on another media, but it fucked up, so we'll try again. Anyway, this is the little Triumph Speed 400. I know there's a lot of reviews of it out there, but me being about a fucking 100 kilos, riding all my bikes like I stole them, this thing doesn't do bad. It handles well. Um, The engine is a bit more pokey than my previous Fiasco small bike, the GS410R, I think it was called. This one, a bit more poke in the throttle. The throttle response is sharp, as you would expect it from a Triumph, and the handling is good. Um, Maneuvering it around, um, like on foot next to it. She seems a bit heavy, but you don't feel that weight at all riding her. So she's well good on that. She's well good on that. So why am I doing this review? Why am I reviewing this little shitbox? Well, my Trident is up for 30,000 miles service now. Before the service, once again, it broke. It decided to not do bike things anymore. So shifted off straight to the dealership. I'm using a mixture in between Lint in central London by Vauxhall Bridge and Carl Rosner, and I must say I've been to other dealerships. These two dealerships, these are people who they don't just have a job; they fucking love bikes. They do their thing because they love their thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but that is the way I feel about it when I'm there. So at the moment, because it was the closest, it's in at Lint now at Vauxhall. The clutch release arm has gone again. That's the second time in like 3 months. But they'll do that for me. They'll do that for me. So I just found out the fucking recording does it? Does the recording stop when the screen goes black? I don't think it does. No, 28, 20. Oh, we're good. Sorry, just me doing computer things and different OSs and stuff that doesn't comply. No, but what can I say about this little thing? Handling's good. Throttle response is good. The clutch is very much like on a cheap Chinese pit bike, but it does do its clutching. A thing I was surprised about, I tried to push it a bit hard going out of a roundabout and giving it full beans. Like, full beans isn't much. It's not even beans, it might just be lentils, but giving it all it had out of the roundabout. And the rear end did the tiniest little wobble, and then actually the traction control came on. So this thing has traction control, which I think is amazing for a bike that size. It really doesn't need it. Well, maybe on a very cold, very wet day with a very, very unexperienced driver, you will need traction control. Other than that, you won't. You just won't. Yeah, it's a nice feature, and it will help people. The brakes on it, I'll say the front brake, it does grip really well. It does feel a little bit woody though. It's not like, well, then again, I'm comparing to my Speed Triple or whatever I have with fully braided hoses and the sharpest brake feel you got. This one doesn't have it. It still runs well. It stops when you want it to stop. The actual bike itself, I don't think I have a picture of the bike itself I could put in. No, I don't. But the bike itself, the aesthetics of it, the whole design on this bike, it's pleasing to look at. You can see it's an A2 bike. You can see it's their small bike, but you can also see that they did a little bit of fiddling for the details. It's generally a lot of detail. The tank is the shape of an old school tram. The engine looks like maybe an old old school single trams. It's still they when they build it, they looked into like what would look as a small scale A2 retro bike, and I think they nailed it. I think they nailed it better than a lot of the others who are making these weird hybrid things. Like got the KTM 390. Like, does it want to be a Duke? Does it want to be an adventure bike? What does it want to be? I haven't ridden them. Apparently, it's a nice bike, so I'm not gonna slain it. I'm not gonna say it's shit or anything until I've ridden it. But it doesn't quite know what it wants to be. The Triumph knows what it wants to be. The Triumph wants to be a small classic. It wants to be living in the modern world as where you had the old 400s living back in the day, like among the rims of the Electra and the old small singles and stuff like that. The the old, what was that one called? The old side valve 350 Triumph and stuff like that. It they build it so it has a feeling that it belongs somewhere, and I just love that. I love that. But yeah, then again, as far as the bike goes, it's an okay bike. I wouldn't bike myself, but yeah, it does what it does, and it does it well. That'll be all for the hour then. Have a good one. Ta ta.